The summer air in Springfield, Missouri felt ordinary that night in June 1992. Graduation parties had ended, streets were quiet, and inside a modest suburban home, three women prepared for sleep, unaware they were about to become part of one of America's most chilling mysteries. By sunrise, all three would vanish without a single confirmed witness. No screams, no forced entry, just silence and a house frozen in time. 18-year-old Stacy McCall and her best friend Susie Streeter had spent the evening celebrating graduation. Late at night, they drove back to Susie's home, where Susie lived with her mother, Cheryl Levitt. Friends expected the girls to sleep in and join a water park trip the next morning. But when calls were unanswered, concern slowly turned into confusion. Something inside the house immediately felt wrong, yet strangely untouched. The front door was unlocked. Personal belongings remained inside. Stacy's clothes were folded neatly. Susie's cigarettes sat untouched. Cheryl's purse was still there. Even the family dog wandered nervously through the home. It looked as if the women had simply disappeared mid-routine. But one detail disturbed investigators most: the broken porch light globe outside the house. Someone had cleaned up the shattered glass before police arrived, potentially destroying evidence forever. As investigators searched deeper, rumors spread across Springfield like wildfire. Some believed the women had been abducted by someone they knew. Others suspected a connection to local criminals. Witnesses reported seeing a strange green van near the neighborhood that night. One woman later claimed she heard a terrified female voice on her answering machine, begging for help. But the message was accidentally erased before detectives could analyze it. One erased recording may have carried the only direct clue to what truly happened. Days turned into weeks, then months. Search teams combed forests, abandoned properties, and remote farmland across Missouri. Yet not a single confirmed trace of the three women was ever found. No bodies, no ransom demands, no verified sightings. Investigators faced an impossible puzzle. How could three adults vanish from a suburban neighborhood without waking anyone nearby? The lack of evidence only deepened public fear. It felt less like a crime scene and more like the women had been erased.
Over the years, theories multiplied. Some pointed towards convicted criminals already connected to violent crimes in the region. Others believed the women may have interrupted something dangerous that night. A parking garage tip later sparked nationwide attention when an informant claimed the bodies were buried beneath concrete foundations. Excavations produced nothing conclusive. Every lead seemed to dissolve into dead ends, leaving families trapped in decades of uncertainty. Today, more than 30 years later, the mystery of the Springfield Three remains unsolved. The house has changed owners, witness memories have faded, but the questions still linger in Springfield's quiet streets. What happened inside that home after midnight? Who cleaned the broken glass? And how could three women disappear so completely in modern America? Somewhere, someone still knows the truth, and until that truth emerges, the Springfield Three remain one of the most haunting unsolved disappearances in U.S. history.